Investigates gets calls all the time from people dealing with shady moving companies. One couple reached out after paying 4 times what they were originally quoted.
Yikes. Investigative reporter Greg Fox explains how the hard lesson that they learned could protect you in the future.
They chipped off the front here.
Charlene and Anthony Eicher showed us the scratched and damaged furniture that was moved from Albuquerque to their Leesburg home. Crushed and cracked boxes, broken tables, and more.
Everyday glassware that we used and the everyday dishes were all shattered.
They only wish that was the worst of it after signing a contract with a moving and storage broker and paid the $2,000 estimate up front. Experts say that amount should have been a red flag, with cross-country moves for small homes typically 3 or 4 times that amount. By the time they got their valued items, they had paid roughly $9,000 to the company, which hired another company to move the Eichers' possessions.
My wife was upset. I was very irate.
The Eichers were told they could add items at no charge, but when they went from 71 pieces to 133 pieces, the moving broker billed them for almost $2,000 more. Then they demanded nearly $3,800 more.
He says, you either pay me the money you owe me, or you will never see any of your items again. I said, is that a threat or a promise? He goes, that's a promise.
Did you think they were holding your stuff hostage?
Yes, I did. It's disheartening to think people would stoop that low.
Our review of records with USDOT, which regulates the movement of household goods, reveals at least 50 complaints against the moving broker in the last 3 years, most for deceptive business practices.
The model's broken.
Bill Mulholland is CEO of AgoYou, an app that uses artificial intelligence, which, he says, gives people realistic moving estimates and helps them find moving companies. He says traditional brokers and movers may take advantage of people like the Eichers who don't understand the real cost of moving or how contracts with lots of fine print can leave you vulnerable to sudden cost overruns at the hands of unscrupulous companies.
They know that a phone conversation is not an adequate way to give someone an estimate, but they're playing this game. They're luring in the consumer with a lower price, knowing that that price is going to go up.
Key points you should look for in the moving contract. A line that says, bound not to exceed price, to protect you from ballooning charges. Guaranteed dates for delivery with no holdups. Fully guaranteed insurance with no deductible. And find out if a third-party company is providing moving or packing services, language not in the contract signed by the Eichers. For WESH 2 Investigates, I'm Greg Fox.
The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has notified the Eichers that it is investigating their complaint about the companies that they dealt with. We are not naming those companies because, as of now, they're not facing any enforcement action. The couple has also filed a complaint with Florida Attorney General's office.